Hello, this is OCR Further Statistics. We're in Non-parametric tests 2 and the fourth and final video on using a normal approximation for large samples. Remember that sometimes it's a good idea to stop and work some things out for yourself or review what's just been covered. Whenever you see this symbol, pause the video and follow the instructions before continuing to watch. As with the signed rank test, you will note that the tables only have a very limited number of sample sizes. As before, though, we can use a normal approximation. The details of the normal approximation are provided in the formula book. Of course, you'll need the usual continuity correction. You'll see how this works in the example. In this example, a large company is being investigated. It's an independent investigation, and the company has not provided salary data, so a sample will need to be taken. The investigator starts by making null and alternative hypotheses and deciding on a significance level. This will be a one-tailed test, as we suspect that the median salary for males is higher than for females. Here's the data. Our first step, as with smaller tests, is to assign values to m and n. Remember that m is the smaller of the two. So m equals 40 and n equals 55. There's a lot of data here, so you'd want to use a spreadsheet. In an exam, you'd be given summary information. So I've ranked the data for you and found RM, which is 2,218. Pause the video while you try to complete the test, remembering to use a continuity correction. You can check each step by watching the next section of the video. OK, what are the parameters of the normal distribution you will be using? Remember that the formulae are given in the formula book. If you haven't already done it, pause the video and work them out now. OK, the mean is given by this formula and comes out to be 1,920. And the variance using this formula comes out to be 17,600. So we're working with the normal distribution with parameters 1,920 and 17,600. What's the probability that we need to calculate? Again, if you haven't already done so, pause the video while you write this down. Don't forget the continuity correction. OK. We can see that RM is above the mean, so we want to know the probability that it is this high or higher. As we're including the value of 2,218, we need to start at 2,217.5. Pause the video again while you calculate this value and draw your conclusion. OK, the probability of this result, or one more extreme, is 0.0125, which is less than 0.05, our 5% significance level. So we reject the null hypothesis. There is evidence to suggest that the median pay for men is higher than that for women. That's the end of this video using a normal approximation for large samples, and the end of this section.